This is Marc Kramer, Senior Lecturer of Entrepreneurship at VinUniversity and host of Asian Founders and Funders. Today, we have senior high schooler and entrepreneur and founder of Fresh Laundry, Ngoc Minh. Ngoc Minh, welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for inviting me here.
Oh, I have to say that when we interviewed you to attend our university, we were blown away by your maturity and your intelligence and what you've done. It's like you're an 18-year-old with a 40-year-old mindset. I mean, we were very, very impressed. So let's start off with you talking about what high school do you go to? And and then I want to hear about how did you end up becoming an entrepreneur?
Uh, okay, so hello everybody. Hello Mark. Thank you for inviting me here again. So yes, my name is Lam Ngoc Minh, and I'm currently a senior student in high school for gifted students in social science and humanities. Um, I think that at this age, not many students like ready to have an entrepreneurships. Yeah, and yeah, but I'm here with my Fresh Laundry. It is a store located on Giảng Võ Street in Hanoi. As a student, I am very like I am very excited for having a startup at the beginning, but when I started to do it by myself, I was very nervous. Um, the reason why I have my startup at the moment, it is because my personal reason, for to be honest, it is it is to give the spare time to my mom and my grandmother, the people who just right besides me, because as you know, nowadays in Asian cultural, women have to work like men, but they still have to finish all the housework as a woman should finish. So I was I was like I'm very curious about I'm very curious at that point, because why women have to do it and why they don't have time for themselves, even though they have to work 8 hours like a normal person. So that's why the reason that inspired me to open the Fresh Laundry. I want to like decrease the time that the women besides me have to work for their housework and have time to take care for themselves.
Well, I mean, that's definitely a laudable reason for doing it. And most people, when they think of young people starting a business, they never envision them starting a laundry service. They figure they're going to create some kind of online game or working in AI and those things. But you found that being in the laundry business is a good business to be in. So why is that a good business to be in? And you're already successful at it.
Um, like, can you repeat the questions, because it
Yeah,
is quite noisy
yeah.
out
So
there.
I said most young people would go into gaming or AI or something like that, or even selling dresses online. But you went into the laundry business. Why is that a good business to get into?
Um, Besides my reason,
Yes.
um, and also my personality. I want to be different. That's the first one, to be honest, because I know a lot of like young people around me. They have their own online store. They can like selling things for having online bakery, and I think that is like quite simple. And I know that if I started it at that time, I it's hard for me to compete with other business, because there are a lot of other business and they are successful and they have their own standing point. So when I have started something, I know that I am very like I put myself in a dangerous positions for opening an offline store, but I know that I am passionate about it and I have a reason to start it, and I have people besides me to support me. So that's the reason why I choose to open a Fresh Laundry. And also when having an offline store, at first I was not really get ready for it. So I was quite overloaded because I also have my study. and also my store, and also my extracurricular activities besides. So taking time for my fresh laundry, like training my employees to run the laundry with me, and also take care of all the customers is quite like, I was quite overloaded at that time. But during the time doing it, I have people helping me, so I'm getting through the time. And um I have to say that it's also my luck to like to my startup to survive through the the worst time, because we was in debt at the beginning for about nearly $1 million, because we have to pay for a lot of bills, like from the location to the cleaning liquids, and also the employees, um also counting the bills that we didn't get done in time because we don't have enough people at that time. So getting through all the the hardness, and learning everything through my own experience is very precious to me.
So how did you get the money to start this laundry business? And how were you able to even rent a store? I mean, you're only 18 years old.
Um, Actually, the money is that is I have to borrow the money from the bank, and I had a loan I was in debt by myself at the age of 17, and that was crazy, to be honest, because I didn't have a full-time job at that time, at that time. And also I have to um pay for a lot of bills, so I was quite like like overstressed at that time. But I have a lot of people besides me. I think that the main reason why I can get through that time, it is because I have people besides me to support me physically and mentally. So I am just the co-founder, so I also have a partner besides me, which is my aunt, and she also run the business with me. She helps me with the offline situations. For example, she will go to the stores more often than me because I am living quite far away from the stores. And also I also have my mom. She is the person, at first she disagreed with my choice to open an offline store, which is the fresh laundry, because she said that it's too dangerous for me at that point. Like, how can I pay the money? But finally, she accepted, and she encouraged me to work with the entrepreneurships, with that entrepreneurships. And she said that she let me fail once, so, and she hoped that if I failed I will have a lesson by myself. So I think the main reason why I can open the store at that time is that the people is the main reason.
And so what have you learned from starting your own business? What things have you learned that you didn't even expect you would learn?
I think the most surprise lessons for me is that I have to deal with many people, and they have different personality. Like when I'm learning online, I have read through a lot of articles related to to offline stores, and also the customer service. And on there they just written about the numbers of customers, like the percentage, about the how many people will come to your store, will be okay. But they didn't say to me that there's a different kind of people, so you have to deal with different kinds of people at different situation. So my biggest lessons there was uh with different people I have to have a different way to serve them. So that is the main point for us, for the fresh laundry, to we still remain our quotes is that customer service is the uh is the thing that we most care about. So we always care about our customers customer advice to our service, and also because nowadays there are more and more people, and a lot of customers go to our fresh laundry, not just people with their own clothes, but also spas, hair salon, and we have to deal with other collaborators. So having experience to working with many different kinds of people, and like even large groups of company, it's my like new chance to know that like I gotta just get out of my comfort zone and have really a lessons that I didn't expect that I will have.
And how many employees do you have?
I have 2 full-time employees in like at the present, but on the peak seasons when there's a lot of customer, for example, Tet holidays, or well, on summer holidays, because many people need to clean their like when their winter clothes during the summer to get ready for the winter. So I employ more like about 2 part-time uh employees. And also me and my aunt, if we have time, we will go to the laundry and also do the laundry with our employees.
So what's it like to manage people?
Um, when I have my laundry, at first I thought that I just need myself and also my aunt, and we can deal with it. Like I just think it very simple, because we just think that laundry is just like put the clothes into the machine and it's clean myself, and we dry it and then we give back to the customers. But
Sure.
I I was wrong. I was wrong, to be honest. Like it's not just that simple. I have to have people besides me to help me, because we just not have one customers. We have about a day. We have about like more than 50 customers go out and go in. So um to cover all of the bill, to cover all the customer closes and things, we have to have more people. So when the first time we decided to employ 2 full-time employees, we also have the question that who should we employ? But at the end, we choose young people, and people who at the age like same as me, like from my age to my aunt's age, because we know that when we have the same age gap, we will easier to talk to each other. And young people in Vietnam these days, they're very like smart, and they learn very fast. And when working with them, I feel like I am working with my when working with my workers, I feel like I can believe in them. I think that's also my luck to get a very trustful people. And when I have 2 of my full-time workers, my workload just decreased right away, and my fresh laundry just run like much more smoother than it was before. So I'm happy that I have 2 of my workers here. Thank you to Zhang and Bảo Linh, and they are my full-time my workers. So yeah, thank you for them for being with us.
Vietnam is known for its culture of women business leaders. Much to my surprise, one of the major accounting firms told me that 62% of the CEOs in Vietnam are women. 62%. That's more than any other country on the planet. Why do you think Vietnam has so many women leaders in business?
I think the genders, it's not that important, to be honest, but because like in this generation, maybe the women will be like most of leaders will be women, but we don't know in the future how this will come, like how's the future will, like how people in the future will work. But I think the main reason to explain why mostly the leader positions are women, because it's that firstly, the equalities between men and women in Vietnam is growing these days, and women's like abilities is proved by many ways. And also I see that in Vietnam, this is just my personal perspective, but I think that women in Vietnamese, they have like something like the inside power a lot. Like they can do it. Like, for example, not just the CEO or the CEO or the people in the high positions, also the like a normal person like my mom and my grandmother, even though they have to work, they still have time to take care of themselves. So they can earn the belief from other people that if they can like take care of their family and also their work, it means that their view is much more wider, and they can like they have the proof that they can take care of many things at one point. So the way that the women become most of the in the lead positions is much more easier to explain. And I think that like the society, they want to get the equalities between men and women. So like letting women have a chance to sit in that part, and also with the with what a woman's leaders women leaders have proof, I think that they deserve to have a chance. Like women deserve to have a chance to like stand at a higher point and have chance to prove that they are really can do things that also men can do.
So how do you handle stress? Because that's one of the biggest things that entrepreneurs have to deal with is day-to-day stress. How do you handle stress?
Um, I don't think that I handle it. I live with stress because I feel like when I have stress, I work much more better. Like I work harder under stress. And I know that a lot of people said that like being too stressful is not like it's cannot like you cannot work smoothly when you are very stressful, and stressful can and rest to a lot of like health issues, to be honest, mental health issues. But for me, stress is the thing that pushed me to work harder. Maybe because I have a lot of like inside power, like energies is like bigger than other people. I don't know why, but I feel like when I have stress, all the things that I'm working on is much more better. And because I am a person like since I was in like primary school or secondary school, um, I think that my studying environment is quite competitive. So we have to work hard every day. So I was trained through the time. And also all of the sports that I am taking part in, for example, swimming or the trail walking, we all have to get out of our comfort zone to achieve something. So I think that dealing with stress and having stress as one of my energy, to be honest, I changed stress into my energy. So I think that that is like my lucky point to can like deal with stress and look at stress in that way.
So what's your vision? Are you going to grow Fresh Laundry into more stores, or are you going to go into some other type of business? What's your entrepreneurial objective?
um I think it is too early to speak at this point, but at the moment I want to my fresh laundry to grow for sure, because I am leading it. And also I want to have a chance to work at the other company, because I know that like just having a having a store is not proof that I can do good at business, but I am really like interested about this field. I want to learn about business. So I really want to have a chance to work in the business, in the company, to know how the companies is working on. And I also want to learn more about the process of a business. For me, having a chance to working in a big business prove that I also have I can also like give something benefits to them. So if I was I am like qualified by the people who are known for their for their successful achievement and all the things they can do throughout their career. I think that is also one of the like the succeed for myself, the success for myself. Like here, sitting here in the Asian Founders and Funders podcast and by sponsored by VinUniversity and hosted by you, it's also like one of the things that can prove that I can grow in this business, in this field, in this business field. So I hope that I can have much more chance to work with people and also grow my fresh laundry.
Are more kids your age talking about starting their own businesses?
I think like I believe that if like everybody, not just my age, like maybe smaller or maybe they are older than me, if they are interested in business, they must be want to have like their a business by themselves, because like owning a business, owning a stores, owning a business in this field, I think that is one of the success that people can think of. And I think that nowadays Vietnamese youngsters, Vietnamese teenagers, they are very they are very like they are very energetic. So they want to try a lot of new things like me. So I think that all of young people around me in this kind of field, they really want to like have like they want to try to run a business. If they cannot like do it by themselves, they want also they have to be need to work with a business, because I know that like the passions of business nowadays of Vietnamese students is much more bigger. Like I am the senior year of high school, and I have talked to many like business like students want to study in business, and all of them share that like if they didn't share that they want to work in a big company, they share that they want to have their business by themselves. So I like the competitive environment like push us to like work harder and become a better person. So I'm happy about that.
Do you have a business mentor? Is there anybody who mentors you, or are you looking to find someone to help mentor you and grow you as a business person?
Um, Surprisingly, no one in my family is a business woman or businessman, because they think that business is too dangerous. I think that is much of the like old generation's Vietnamese thoughts, but I don't have a really a mentor, because it's quite like the interest of by myself. And to be honest, I want to be like, as I said, I want to be different. So when I know that none of my like family's members in like they want really to do the business, I was curious like why they don't want to try about this. Like why do they say this is dangerous? Why did they say that this is like I have to be like put too many effort to this to be successful. So I tried to I didn't have a mentor that I can name, but I read a lot of things related to business. I um like I have my aunt, she's not a person who's studying in business or but she's studying economics. So when we started this business, the moment I started the fresh laundry is the when I was like really learn about business. In the past, I just like have interest about it. So I just like smelled small things like other people at that age, like having online stores selling cakes or like selling the small charms like other girlies. But when I started fresh laundry is a chance for me to really study about business. And I was like at that part I was really like interested in this field, and I know that I can do something in this, and I believe in myself at that point. Like even though I know that the fresh laundry is not something big like comparing to other business, but I hope that what I have been doing and like all the resources that I can get and all of the people that are helping me can help me to like get my business better. And also the reason why I signed for the VinUniversity scholarship, because I want to have much more coach the people like who are professor and lecturers, and they have like many experience in this field, and they can give me a lot of advice for my career.
What kind of mindset do you have to own your own business?
Um,
How do you have to,
can
how do you have to think about it? Think about business to own a business? Like, well, how does your mind have to think? Because it's not
uh
easy.
uh I think that is I will call it the business mindset. Yeah, like you have to take the responsibilities for your mistakes. You have to work hard and work smart, and like I think that like when running a business and when you have a business mindset, you have to like embrace a growth mindset and also embrace to failures, because I think when it's come to entrepreneurships, the things people think of that you will succeed or failed. So like when you can like face your failures, when you like get ready, like I know that when you do something, you can fail at any point. Like you're getting ready is not means that you will not get failed. So I think when it comes to business, like people have to like first like be brave, face your failures and learn from your mistakes. And that's also my mindset. I didn't scared to fail. I was stressed, but I'm not scared to like start at something again, because I know that if I have a lesson, I have enough knowledge, and I have experience, I can grow better in this field for sure.
Excellent, excellent. So, lastly, what do you want to major in college? Like, what degree do you want to get?
Um, I want to get, yes, the entrepreneurships, and also I want to, besides this, I also want to learn about business, like business analysis, because when I'm working on my fresh laundry, I understand that if you want to do something good, you have to know about it, like know it like from the smallest thing. So I think that besides the experience that I have with my laundry, the things that I can do it by myself, I need to learn. I need to gain the knowledge from the people. As I said, people would have much more like knowledge and experience and have like certificated degrees related to what I want to study. So I want like if I want to name something I want to learn, there's a lot of things. But at the moment, I think that to do a great job with my startup, with my fresh laundry, learning about like the analysis in business and entrepreneurships are the main things that I want to focus on at this point.
Well, I hope we're going to see you this fall at VinUniversity. You're an impressive young lady, and I can't believe that you could be 18. I think that you're lying to us and that your real age is 40 because you're so mature.
Of course, I cannot lie to VinUni and cannot lie to you guys, because like you guys are so nice to me, and like I'm very happy because I have a chance to sit here. Like I was overjoyed when I know that I have a chance to like interview for VinUni scholarships, and I was more surprised. Like I'm still like very shaking at this point, because um I have a chance to sit here to talk with you. And when I like when I met you at the interview, I was so surprised because I didn't think that I get the interview from you, because I have like saw you on some social media, and I know that you have like you have your own succeed and in this field, and I'm happy to have a chance to study in BUNY and meet you, of course.
Well, we look forward to having you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and best of luck in your venture.
Yes, thank you a lot, and you too. Hope that all the best will go to you, and also the podcast, and also the VinUni.